Mount Zion music.
Clientele money. My welcome dang. Bajali bonke. Izandla phezu. Bashandi besi. Baramba. My welcome dang. Suppose baramba. My welcome dang. Nika yese yaramba. Izandla phezu. Boss.
There's a Nazi chat. Namo imbondisi andimbo para. Iwe nambo. Imbondisi andimbo para. Nambo imbondisi andimbo para. Nambo imbondisi andimbo para.
Namo chimbo mira kumbo fona. Namo chimbo mira kumbo texta. Namo chimbo nsia nemo flexa. It's only one time. Boss. Chimbo no tamba ne my next door. I'm chilling with my friends with this really bowl. My drinks nasi ari.
Hey, initiation class 2019. Your delinquent teacher is back. I received your email, Ruby. Ruby wrote to me and said, we miss our initiation classes from you. And that was after I had been ignoring the girls, your other teachers. They'd been saying, where are the classes? And I was ignoring them because I am overworked. Please believe me, I am overworked. But I am looking forward to seeing you girls in June. I can hardly wait. Okay. There's Zezuru. Cheetahs. Yes, we are cheetahs. We are cheetahs. The other day, my cousin sent me a joke about this man who put out a job thing, and he said in the job thing, I can help you get rid of your live-in girlfriend. Okay, but I charge according to tribe. The mamoyos $5, the whatever's $10, and the other people they're over there $15. The cheetahs us $450. Then he said that it, please, we all know how difficult them bitches are. Difficult. We're hard to get rid of. So he is charging $5 for some other girl from another tribe, but for us it's $450. I can get her out of your house for $450 because that's gonna be a world war. That's gonna be a world war in progress. That's how special we are, mamas. That's how special we are, mamas. I keep saying it. When a man in our country is married to a cheetah, he is looked upon as the greatest stallion ever. It gives him clout to be married to one of us. Okay? I keep saying it. There is no female equal to the cheetahs. The cheetahs will rule. We are even difficult to get rid of. So anyway, my topic today is marrying a single father, a very undesirable institution. But that's the one I've been given to talk about, and that's what I'm going to talk about as fast as I can. So I had this girlfriend. I'm going to call her Monica. Oh my God, I have to remember these names, otherwise I'm going to say Monica. Her father was a very wealthy doctor, of course. That's how she was my friend. Okay. And between him and her mom, they had 6 children. They got married. They had a beautiful wedding. They had pictures. I mean, we were like 17, 18 when this shit went down, right? Anyway, Maria's... I'm just going to call her Maria. I forgot. Anyway, Maria's dad forgot to tell Maria's mom that 19 a long time ago, he made some girl pregnant. And the child who had been calling him uncle and living with his parents was actually his daughter, Josephine. Okay. So for years, Maria used to go to her grandparents' house, and there Josephine would be, and she'd be like, my cousin Josephine said this, my cousin Josephine said that, and they were very close. And she was very close to Josephine because Maria had 4 older brothers and 1 younger sister, so she was real close to Josephine. And Josephine used to say uncle this, uncle that, and apparently Josephine's father died when Josephine was a baby. And then one day there was a knock at Maria's door. Josephine went to university. Maria's dad bought her a brand new BMW. Congratulations, baby girl. Josephine graduated. Maria's dad bought her an apartment. And Josephine felt like she was the luckiest girl on earth. She really, really did. She had the most loving uncle. She had the most loving grandparents. And she had a super amazing lifestyle. All right. Anyway, she decides to get married to her long-term boyfriend, and the marital rituals are beginning. And there's a knock at the door of, she goes to her aunt and she says, I want to get married. The aunt says, oh boy, okay. So the aunt comes to the house, Maria's house, early in the morning, and she sits across Maria's dad, and she says to Maria's dad, Josephine is ready to get married. So Maria's mother said, so why are you telling him? I mean, you know, shouldn't you be talking to grandpa? Because with the death of you know, his brother, grandpa is the one who officiates that for her. And the aunt said, I'm so sorry, sister-in-law. We lied to you all these years. And we lied to Josephine too, but now she knows the truth. Josephine is your husband's daughter, his first child. When we heard that he wanted to marry you, we knew your family wouldn't allow it because he already had a child. So we made up the story that his dead brother was Josephine's father, and it worked. But now the girl wants to get married, and the marital rituals must be done through her own father. And Maria's mother fainted. And Maria came to school and told us all about the fainting. Now, why did Maria's mother faint? In our laws and our culture, when a man dies, his firstborn child inherits everything. Okay? From his $10 million to his last pin, it all goes, all of it, all at once to the first child. Is the law. It is up to the first child to provide for everybody else if they want to. And usually, a child born to another mother has been looking at your lifestyle with your husband for years and saying that could have been my mom, or he doesn't treat me as well as he treats the others. In Maria's case, it wasn't true. Josephine was totally spoiled by her dad. She just thought it was her uncle spoiling her, right? Josephine would still have wanted to live with her father, though. You know, those feelings, those negative feelings, they make these firstborns turn into barracudas. You've heard stories. You've heard stories. The firstborn inherits everything, and the next day the family is out on the streets and they are poor. The people who used to live so well in 5-bedroom houses are now living in one little room together because the firstborn inherited, and the first thing the firstborn did was dismantle their lifestyle. You know the stories. And that's why marrying a single father is a very undesirable thing. And that's why men hide their children until you've had a couple, or hide them forever, like Maria's dad when it came to Josephine. They can hide them forever. So how was Josephine when she found out that her uncle was actually her dad? Well, on the surface, she really took it well. She really took it on the surface. I don't know what happened afterwards, but on the surface, she really took it well. Maria was highly excited. Maria was so happy because to Maria, it didn't matter Okay, what mattered was that she had an older sister now. So Maria was closer to Josephine. Maria was going to Josephine's more often, right? Did Josephine like Maria's mother? Oh, hell no. That was so obvious. She might have liked it as an aunt, but once she found out that she was her father's wife, all changed. She didn't like her. Didn't. So, which meant that in the event of Maria's dad's transcension, Josephine and Maria's mother were going to go head to head, which is what always happens, right? So how do you marry a single father and still protect yourself? That is the question. It's allowed to marry a single dad, you know, but you have to protect yourself. You have to live by the rules of the land, the rules of the culture. Our marriages are out of community of property. What's his is his, what's yours is yours. You can't inherit what's his, he can't inherit what's yours, right? So you follow the laws of the land to the letter. If he borrows money from you, he has to sign an IOU and he has to pay it back on time. If you do the same, well, don't pay it back and don't sign any IOU. But make him sign it. Okay, make him sign it. There hasn't been a single woman born in our country who has signed an IOU to a man, but they sign them to us all the time. Let's keep it that way. Let's keep it that way for the next 1,000 years. Okay, so he has to give you back that money. Okay, you have to buy your own property, mama. You have to buy your own house. You have to have your own savings. You have to do your own thing. Once again, stick to the laws of the land. Separate bank accounts. As long as he is meeting his obligations in the family, what he does with the rest of his money is none of your business. As long as you are meeting your obligations in the family, what you do with the rest of your money is none of his business. So you save money. And you create a life after him in case he goes first. And you spend his money. Yes, spend his. Okay. Now I've forgotten what I was going to say because I'm like, but it's true. You spend his money because you're making them babies. 9 months is not a joke, okay? You're making the babies. So spend his money and spend his money happily. But you save yours. The thing is, don't let him know what you are doing because he's not your friend. That's another rule, another law of the land. And I am telling you what you've already been told by your grandmothers and your aunts. Your husband, your person is not your friend. They are the first to betray you and the first to throw you to the dogs. They are not your friend. And even though you are in a marriage with them, even for 50-something years, guard and protect thyself because he will bite. He's not your friend. So I'm not telling you something new here. He ain't your friend. Get it in your head. Don't listen to Western propaganda that says, my husband is my best friend. That's some bullshit. That's bullshit. He ain't your friend. He's your lover. And you have deep feelings for each other. And you are married. Perfect. Other than that, there's nothing else. He ain't your friend. He will give you AIDS just like that without even giving a fuck about you. He will bring death to you without giving a fuck. He will divorce you just like that without even giving it a second thought. He's not your friend. So listen to your culture and what your culture says. He ain't your friend. All right? So you want to create your own wealth within this marriage because you know that if something happens to your husband, a child you did not give birth to is going to inherit. Okay? So you prepare yourself for that financially. There are some women who have prepared themselves magnificently that they've died first. And then the husband is the one going, I didn't know she had all that. I didn't know she had a house. I didn't know she had Do you know what I'm saying? It's so much better because he's not going to inherit your stuff anyway. Because the law stands for both of you, right? Your firstborn inherits from your ass. So the father is not going to inherit anything. So actually, that's what stops us from murdering each other for money. The whole world should do that. You can't murder your spouse for money because you ain't getting shit. Right? Anyway, the point is you need to create your own wealth, and when you are married to a single father, it's even more important that you do so. Should you have a relationship with the child? 99% of women who marry single fathers have no relationship whatsoever with the children. 0. The Western way is to have a relationship with the child. So you know what? If you want to go Western, go for it. But that's only 1% of our population. 99% of our population have absolutely no relationship with the child in any way, shape, or form. What would I do? I understand both ways. On that note, go out there and date your single fathers and marry your single fathers, because I know that we have taught you enough for you to be able to protect yourself. Alrighty? Bye, guys.